Alright, welcome back to RPG Quest. We're back to game number 46 on our list, which is Phantasy Star III on the Genesis. So right now, I figure we're about halfway through the last generation. I thought we were near the end, but I guess that wasn't the end. So now we got our fast travel system with Ren, the flight mode. Yeah, so let's get right back into it and see where we need to go next. I think we have to go to that floating city that's in the place we were at, so let's go there first and have the game guide us by the hand. Cause every time you go somewhere, they tell you where to go next, and then so on and so forth. Don't know why you're doing it, you just happen to do it because that's what the game tells you to do. Gotta love the plot in this game. Alright. So, let's set the timer. Sean level 12. If it was anything like the previous generation, it seems like we're always near level 20 when we finish the generations, so it's probably about the same. And this town that we're in has a lot of nice weapons, but we can't afford anything else, so any money we're going to be getting is going to be going towards the weapons in this town. Did I check, see if there was armor in this town? I know we can't afford anything, but I forget if I checked the armor shop or not. Let's take a look. Conium Protector, Conium Fibro, whatever. We have similar equipment. So now we're using Royal. I'm not sure which one's better, the Royal or the Laconium. Assuming the Laconium is more defense, and Royal, I don't know, has the ability of casting. Either way, can't afford any of that yet, so definitely gonna save up for weapons before we save up for anything else. Alright, so let's go to that flying fortress thing that we saw. Do I have escape pipes? I'm pretty sure I picked up escape pipes this time. Maybe. Did I not pick up escape pipes? I thought I did. Yeah. That's right, this one didn't sell escape pipes, that's why. I wonder if the other town in this area does. So we keep screwing that up. Ren, transform! Alright, let's see if they sell it here. If not, I might want to take a quick trip to another town just to... because I hate having to run back through a dungeon each time. It takes like 20 minutes plus. Damn it. Why does nobody sell escape pipes when you need them? When you want them? Ah, screw it. We need money anyways, so... guess we'll get the money on our way there. On our way back, I should say. So I gotta go to this fortress over here. I don't know why I need to go to this fortress. It's just, you know, that's what the game's telling you to do. Some more new music. Open the Castle of Skyhaven. Alright. Masters have waited centuries for you. So we're going this way. what's with the maze? I mean, really, is there any point to this damn maze? Let's just extend the playtime. I'm making a stupid maze to walk through. Their masters are waiting for us, and they built this really long path through a bunch of trees in order for us to pass through instead of, like, you know, a direct path, which would be the most logical thing. Yeah, I could see if there was monsters or something to fight, but we're just walking in a straight line through this maze for absolutely no reason. It's just a waste of a level. like, look at this. It's just a big, you know, extended path for absolutely no reason. With dead ends and everything. It's like, ugh. Level design, I swear. Ultimate evil dwells on a floating city in the barren wastelands of the dome named Terminus. Alright, guess that's where we gotta go next. The word of ultimate power has been lost for ages. This name can empower the weapons of legend. Ancient heroes use the legendary weapons. These are Arakio's sword, Mune's claw, Siren's shot, Leia's bow, and Moon slicer. Okay, we already have Leia's bow and Moon slicer. Mune's claw. Let me write this stuff down. This is Arakio's sword, Mune's claw, Siren's shot. Arakio's sword, Mune's claw. I'm guessing that's our next thing, is to find these items. Siren's shot. Leia's bow. Guess that's why the merchant wouldn't buy Leia's bow from us. Kind of good thing that he didn't. And Slayer. Slicer, whatever. Because we already have Moon's slicer and... Moon's slicer. She's got Leia's bow. Don't have Arakio's sword or Mune's claw. The name of power can be learned on Sage Isle in Draconia, world of the old Sile and Sishoran. Draconia is the one with the two dragon head things. Our dungeon holds the aqua... Okay, I guess we gotta go to the aqua parts here. Alright, so we probably need the aqua parts to go over there. Maybe to wrest Arakio's sword from its water tomb to visit Sage Isle. Okay, so Arakio's sword is in a watery tomb. There was, at the beginning of the game, when we took the boat, there was a underwater palace, so that's probably where Arakio's sword was. It's in the first area. Sage Tower. Draconia. Or was it the Word of Power or something like that? Name of power. Now the game finally opens up and gives you like multiple paths to do things. You gotta go here, 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 here. Or it's always been like, you gotta go here, and then you gotta go here, then you gotta go here. It's very linear. Now it's like, opens up finally, right at the end of the game. To discover the lost name, you must first find all 5 weapons of ancient legend. Okay. So we know where Arakio's sword is. We've got Leia's bow and Moon's slicer. So we need Siren's shot and Mune's claw. None of these guys mention those, so I'm not sure if we'll have to visit the other towns and somebody's going to mention that, or maybe in the other... maybe Sage's Tower or whatever. Somebody might mention it. Anyway, we've got at least some goals. First thing to do is find the aqua parts in here. And you and your AoEs. I really hate when he attacks first. Dead end. I think it just did 44 damage to us, I think. Everyone's got a nice AoE weapon, but never goes first now. Always the way, isn't it? Whenever you have somebody with like an AoE attack, they always go last. When they attack one enemy, just to piss you off. I really should go buy a second slicer. Thanks for the host, Corrupted Gaming. Did Ren's attacks just like hit everything? So I guess that's like an attack everything kind of weapon instead of just attack a single row. That's pretty cool. Just Star Mist. Now that does that heal everybody or does that resurrect somebody? I think Moon Mist is the resurrect somebody, and Star Mist is like heal everybody. Not that, you know, we really need that. Sean can just cast the AoE heal. Leia's a healer too. I think when I go towards the funnel area, obviously group heals are gonna be more important than spot heals. So I'll have Leia specialize in group heals as well. Keep Mew as the spot healer. These are tough now. Which I guess makes sense. Finally got to the point where enemies are actually a little bit of a challenge in terms of, you know, how much damage they do and lots of treasure. Conium ribbon, it's from you. And there's Moondew. She's got Horse Ribbon right now. Should be a little bit better. Defense. Yeah, it's like 7 points, but always helps. Actually, those green robots look very, very interesting models there. Definitely wouldn't pass on a Nintendo system. Treasure. Aw, can't get to that treasure. Kill the globes. Let's heal up a bit. Pretty spiritual health. Wow. That's a dead end. It's Aqua Parts, Siege. So that's gonna let us. I'm assuming it's gonna let us use all the spots that had docks all over the place. There's probably a couple other places we want to visit too. I think the airports. Now we can go to all the airports. There's probably a bunch of areas that we can visit. But before that, I mean, we know we have to go to that Sage Tower, and we know we need to go to that watery grave place, which I'm pretty sure is the temple we saw underneath the water near the beginning of the game. Oh, there's the Aqua Parts. Hunting bow. Is that weaker than what we have right now? By far. We've got a laser bow, we've got a force bow, and then we got a hunting bow. I'm pretty sure hunting bow is probably crap, but let's transfer it just in case. Oh yeah, complete crap. More treasure. Royal Crown. Now she's using a Laconium Crown. Let's see which one's better. There, item. That's Leia. Royalcron's a little bit better. So I guess Royal is better than Laconium, so everybody that has a Royal equipment there, the Royal armor that we picked up, no point in buying the other equipment that was in that town. Weapon-wise though, definitely want to get upgrades. Although, I don't know if I should upgrade my sword or one of my claws, considering I'm going to get this Rakio sword. But Leia's bow sucks, so bow-wise that was complete garbage, but the sword might be good, and the claw might be good. Slayer, I haven't really picked up another, or Slicer I should say. I haven't picked up another one to compare, so I don't know if that's good compared to normal Slicers. Do have to pick up a second one because she's only got one right now. Losing a lot of potential damage. Doesn't do much damage with it though, it's only 35, so it's probably pretty weak. So it's probably the same thing with that. All these treasures are probably not very good. An entire round to kill one person. These guys have a lot of HP. Good. Both of our AoE attacks went first for once. A lot of experience though. Didn't notice how much money we're getting with these kills. Wow, we're almost back to 50,000, so we should be able to afford another weapon by the time we leave here. Treasure around here. Let's heal up a bit. Surprise the monsters. All dead ends. Lots of dead ends. that's it for this dungeon. Let's make sure we have at least 60, let's make sure we have at least 70,000 gold just so we can buy one more weapon. Pretty sure we do, but... 5,000. 2 more groups should be enough to get 70,000 gold. So we will be able to buy whatever weapon we want. Let's make sure we didn't miss any treasure over here. It's a lot further north than I thought. Of course, now all the monsters we're fighting don't drop any money. Not sure which one drops good money. I'm thinking probably the globes drop good money, and those like goblin troll things drop good experience. I'm getting a lot of surprise attacks in, I've noticed. I don't think I've been ambushed once in this dungeon, so I don't know if that was because of Kara, or just because, you know, these monsters have like low speed or whatever. Definitely don't seem to be getting too many, I don't get preempted on, which is nice. Kara's hurting there, I gotta heal her up. I should have enough money now too. Let's take, go. Oop, wrong one. Kara, Leia, all the same. Make sure I'm not missing out on any gear. And now we've been ambushed. Ooh, Mew is really hurting though. Those globes really cast like strong single target attacks. I think they cast like 4, which does like 50 damage, which is quite a bit. A quarter of our character's health. Aw. All dead ends, no more treasure. Alright, let's get out of here. Which one was it? The top one or the middle one? It was the top one. 80,000 gold. Mesetas, whatever. 80,000 credits. It's gold in every game. I don't care what the hell they call it. It's gold. They can call it gil. They can call it, you know, GP. They can call it mesetas. They can call it credits. It's gold. It's like magic points, you know. They use TP in this game, but it's MP. You know what I mean? It's freaking magic. It's mana. You can science up the name, but it's still mana. Experience. That's a pretty good experience. Not that, you know, our guys level up too fast. And Carrie's still level 2. I love, like, the last person that joins always needs, like, insane amounts of experience in order to level up. Of course, Sean does too, but Leia, on the other hand, is almost caught up to Mew and Ren. We've got Ren's Aqua Parts. So where do we want to go first? The Sage Tower or the Aqua Palace? Underwater Palace, whatever the hell it's called. I'll call it the Aqua Palace. The Water Temple, oh god. Flashbacks of Zelda. Every game has a water temple. No. Let's go to the water temple place. Make sure that's actually where it is. It's the only place I remember seeing something underwater. And this really long path. I should have brought an axe with me and just chopped down one of these damn trees that's in the way. Thank you, whoever just followed. The Twitch alerts are being really slow, so waiting for it to show up, but it's not showing up. There we go. Tirzoni. Alright. Yeah, let's go back to that town. Is there a temple around here? One thing, nice thing with this flight mode, you can kind of scout the area. In case you forget what the hell everything is. So there's a temple here, probably goes towards this way, which is... I don't remember where the hell we are relative to everything. Up north should be the way back to... This temple here should be the way to the town, the starting area, so that's probably where we want to go next. Or, wait, this one? Maybe this one. Which is this airport here. Before I do that though, let's go buy some more equipment. Check out our monitor at the same time. See where we want to go. Alright, so if we go northwest, we're going to go towards that, which is, yeah, so we want to go northwest first, and then northeast to go to the starter area. If we go east, well, east is going to go towards that last place we haven't been to, which I'm assuming is the terminus place that we're talking about. But it sounds like we can't get there until we have all the, we have the word power, the name of power, whatever, and the 5 weapons. Draconia is on the most eastern one. Just want to go there too to get the stage tower. But we'll go to the starting area first. So. weapon. Alright, who do we want to get a weapon for? Probably a new slicer for Kara, since she's only using one right now. Planer slicer. I could buy 2 claws, but I mean, use claw, which we have to find. I'm not sure if that's gonna be an upgrade. I mean, both Leia's bow definitely wasn't an upgrade. Loon slicer doesn't seem to be much of doing much damage, so let's go with a slicer. Renew later. So let's just replace Loon Slicer and see how good that actually is. And it's actually not bad. I mean, the planar Slicer just barely has more damage, so Loon Slicer is actually pretty good, surprisingly. It was doing much damage with it though, which is weird, but... Alright, so yeah, I'll hold off on buying a claw until I get Muse Claw. Although I'll need at least one more claw, but can't afford it now anyways. And the sword, again, I'll wait till I get Rakio's sword, since that's what I'm going for, so save my money on that. Alright, while we're here, let's sell all this extra crap that we have in our inventory. It's clogging up all our inventory. Force Claw, sell that. Force Ribbon. Strength Gear. Now we'll probably be able to buy the claw before we leave. All the stuff we're selling. Pretty sure we have enough money to buy that claw now. Now we'll have enough very shortly. Oops. We'll be able to buy a sword at this rate. Not that, you know, we're gonna buy it just yet, but I should buy it before going. Like, I'll save and then buy it just to see how much, assuming I can afford it. See how much attack it gives us, so we can compare it once we pick up the Rakio sword. See if it's worth spending the money to buy the sword or not. Can't afford it right now, so that point is moot. Alright, let's buy the planar claw. It's 289. Wow, it's a pretty good chunk of damage. Alright, let's save and then make our way to the water temple. Let's get out of here. I wonder if a wren can turn into a boat here, considering the ice is frozen. Apparently he can. He's a skidoo. Okay, so it's not actually frozen. Is there anywhere... I'm not sure that actually goes anywhere important. Let's scout with the wing here, just to see if there's anywhere that's gonna bring us that we want to go to. I doubt it, but... That would just bring us there, which, I mean, we're just gonna be flying anyways. Nowhere we can't access without just flying there, so... Right, so let's go... Gotta love fast travel. Definitely speeds up the game a bit. One step away. Oops. Alright, so from here we want to go northeast, go to the start area. While I'm here too, I'm going to check if there's any water areas we want to reach. I don't know if there's any airport near here. Maybe south of us. It's got a little niche there, so it'd be a logical place to put an airport. And again, maybe not. Where am I? I think the airport was in the middle. It was near the town, if I remember correctly. Nice if you use the monitor while you're in airplane mode, but fortunately not. So we need to go northeastern area. So there's... okay, oh, perfect. We're all close to each other. Temple. Yeah, these temples just make it so much easier to get between different worlds. You don't have to go through the damn caves every time. Japan had to go through. Hey there, Titus Spoon. Alright, so from here... well... let's just use the damn airport. Who cares about the monitor? Alright, so... there's a cave where we got the sapphire, so it was right about here somewhere. There's an underwater... another boat went by and there was like an underwater temple, like right about here, maybe? Oh, right here. Okay. So this is where we need to go here. Let's go to find a dock somewhere. There's one right here. Let's get one closer. I'm doing pretty good. Yourself? Getting close to the end of this game, I'm assuming, so... yeah, I guess that's the only one, so... let's land here and then make your way to ride Ren in his Aqua Skimmer mode. Very good. Aqua Skimmer. I wonder if there's monsters in the ocean. So we're about to find out. Doesn't seem to be. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's no port here. I don't want to do a quick save before I go there, but no ports. At least we can go under bridges. Yellow. This version the sub. He's multi-purpose. God, the overlays are back. That was easy. Pull Rakio's sword from a stone sheath. Engraved on the floor is I hold Dark Force. Dark Force, the last time free. Oh crap. We just released Dark Force. That's right. The guy who sent us on the boat did mention that Dark Force was trapped in here. Damn it. Why did we release Dark Force? Tremble, fools, for I roam the worlds again. Other matters await me. We will meet again. Convenient. Well, I got something else to do. I'll be back later. I have learned Megiddo, Destruction Incarnate. You have learned Megiddo, Destruction Incarnate. What? Was that him that was saying that, or is that me that actually... Exactly. It's a good thing they got rid of it in most of the games, though, because, god, this is just annoying as hell. We just released the evil that is Dark Force. See, if we didn't take the sword, then Dark Force would have never been released, and then we'd never have a reason to get the sword. I don't know. Never mind. Alright, so I guess now we're going to that Sage Fortress thing. This is the only thing that kind of We gotta get the name of power. There's no clues anywhere yet about the Mune's Claw or Siren Shot. We can go back to all the other places and see if we can use the Aqua parts somewhere. Okay. Who learned it though? Just like said I learned it, but like okay, there you go. So it's just an extra spell, I guess. It's only Sean that learns it. Either way, it's probably like worth a lot of mana or something like that, and probably never works. Knowing my luck. It's not like we have any enemies that have been actually a problem at all. So, alright, so let's see how good this sword is here. Who's got the sword? Let's give these damn arrow parts to Ren. Should go to him automatically. Brachio sword, alright. Let's see if that's an upgrade. Oops. Yes, he is. Takes all the stuff first. It's all mine. He's a ninja looter. Alright, so 264. Yeah, it's a pretty good upgrade. Nice. I don't know if the planar sword is any better, but probably not by much if it is, so... Cool. So I'm assuming Mune's Claw is going to be the same thing. It's probably going to be a nice upgrade over her current claw, so... Alright, so, yeah, let's go to... So let's go east first, see if there's two islands that we probably can access now that we have the sea parts. So it's probably something there. It's probably one of those either holds Mune's Claw or Siren Shot. Then you gotta go down to the Draconia place, which has the Sage Tower, which we need the name of power. So that just leaves one of the other two, the Siren Shot or the Mune's Claw, which might be in the desert place, but there's nowhere that we could use our aqua parts there, so I can't see that being a place to use that. Unless the one east of us has two things. Or the Draconia one might have the Sage Tower might hold one of the other items, so... Either way, let's... Oh, there's a lot of... depends what you mean by changeable characters. I mean, a lot of them... You have a party makeup, and then you can change the party. And a lot of them you can, create your own characters from scratch at the beginning of the game, especially CRPGs. JRPGs tend to be pre-made characters because, they're more story-driven, while CRPGs are more like, they give you more option, like more, like you can create the story yourself type thing. Because of course most of the CRPGs are based on kind of the Dungeons and Dragons style, so a lot more customizability there. While JRPGs tend to be just pre-built, because you have a story with these people, specific people. Alright, where's the closest airport here? This is where we want to go, right here. There's no airport around. It's annoying. Airport here, that's pretty far though. I guess we gotta go to that one, unless there's one down south somewhere. Guess we're going here. Oh, there's definitely some, but generally JRPGs, they want to have a smaller cast of characters, just it's easier to kind of have like a more tight-knit story, if you will, versus, RPGs just have a lot of different characters, and then the story just becomes like all over the place. Lisa the Painful RPG. Jormungand. I haven't played Legend 3 yet, so soon we'll be getting to that one. I'm looking up now to see. I've never heard of it, but that's something made in RPG Maker. $6 DLC. I might have to check it out. Sounds very horror-based just from the name of it, though. Never been big on the horror-based stuff. Where's the airport around here? I think there's one where the ship goes. I'll survey the area here. That's pretty cool. No? Just the name just kind of invokes kind of like a horror-based RPG. So there's a little port here, which is perfect. What do we get here? There's no port. There's no airport. How the hell do we get to that town? Oh wait, this is the one where the land bridge, right? Yeah, okay, never mind. So... should be another... okay, there's an island here. Okay, there's a cave here. So that's probably got one of the items in it, I'm assuming. There's another... right here. Oh. It's an island with an airport and a port. Else. Before we go anywhere though, let's go save at the town. Port like right there. Huh. So then we have accessing this area, I guess. It's kind of a shortcut to go down to the Draconia part, so it's cool. So go rest over here. These guys sell escape pipes. See, I remembered. There we go. Let's load up on these damn things. So I keep forgetting. Send myself like a long walk back. There should be enough. Don't plan on going through that many dungeons, especially now that we can oops, quick save or bypass all the caves to go between the different worlds, so... yeah. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna change up Leia's healing specs here. Make her a group healer, before I forget. G-Res. $29 G-Res, man. Stronger than Sean. She's got 21 res. Where is the inn? There it is. Transform! There it is. Alright, so let's see what's in this cave. I'm assuming it's either Mune's Claw or Siren Shot in here. Unless there's something else in this cave, but it's gotta be one of those two weapons, because you can only access this with the aqua parts, so... Sounds very random. Ooh. We're gonna fight dragons now. $35 damage, that hurts. Oh wow. A lot of experience for these things. Let's go right. Whole bunch of new enemies. It's always scary. Blue dragon. We just met a dragon, now we got a different kind of dragon. Is it a stronger dragon? No, not that strong. It's a weak ass dragon. Oh, that sucks. More dragons. Alright, who found all the Dragon Balls? Why do we keep killing Shenron? Should be making some wishes here. Royal Sword. Oh, we just got a better sword. Assuming. Let's see here. Royal Sword is probably going to be worth a lot of money though, so... But it depends on what 3 to 5 damage is in that game, right? I mean, is it a game where a regular attack does like 1000 damage, or is it a game where a regular attack does 1 damage? Nope, definitely a downgrade. Brachiosaur it is. Well, that might have a usable effect, so... Should really be trying out all these items I keep picking up just to see if they have good usable effects or not. But he gets like really OP later on, right? It's like a Magikarp. He turns to a Gyarados, who's super awesome. Yeah, she just healed everybody to full there. That's, well, except for Sean. Oh. Hello. Siren, oh, I guess we gotta hit a shot. I fought Leia many long centuries ago. What about Siren? I nursed my hatred and attacked Lane people. But on Sage Isle, I found that Lanes are not our real enemies. I'm sorry for my mistake. Siren collapses. Alright. Sure. Siren shot, alright. That's the Siren shot, so all that's left is Mew's Claw. Let's see how good this Siren shot is. I'm sure it's not probably stronger, got stronger attack than the Pulse Vulcan, but until we get to boss fights, that's probably not something we want to equip. Definitely sounds interesting. Might have to check it out. Definitely a huge damage increase with that Siren Shot, holy crap. But I'm assuming that's not AoE. So I'm gonna stick with the AoE for now. And then when I get into like boss fight or whatever, I'll switch to the Siren Shot. But man, that's a huge increase in damage. That's with everybody casting AoEs. So if Mew's Claw is anything like the other stuff, she's gonna kick some ass with that Mew's Claw once I find it. Vulcan. Found a Vulcan. Is it Spock? Spock, get out of that chest. Oddest dance. I'm assuming he was on some sort of mind-altering, developer was on some sort of mind-altering stuff when he was making that. Royal Emil. I don't want to use the Emil. I want to drop my damage output to have a little bit of extra attack, or a little bit of extra defense. Shields are useless in this game, I swear. All Phantasy Star games, they give you shields and, like, you know, Emils, which are the female equivalent of shields. And yeah, you never want to use those because you're just dropping your attack power in order to use those. I'm not sure if there's ever a time where it's useful using that over just a second attack. Okay, this is where we... Definitely sounds interesting either way, though. Definitely have to look into it. Is this the entrance, or...? Sure. Who did they kill off? Some treasure up there, at least not visible. Well, the fact they got DLC means it definitely did well enough to warrant putting on DLC. Definitely sounds like one of the better RPG Maker games. This is a lot of crap that came from RPG Maker, but then this one, it's like finding you know, a gold nugget in the turd. Dig through it, then you find some good stuff. So yeah, got a royal emerald and a royal shield. Two things we don't want. Nice, we can sell them for equipment, for new weapons. Although, really, what do we need weapon-wise? I mean, I already have one claw from Mew. I'm assuming Mew's claw is probably going to be better than whatever we can buy at the shop. We're not going to need to buy a new sword. Maybe Leia? Did we ever give Kara some new armor? No, she's still wearing... So I need to get Kara a new robe. Yeah, sometimes joy does make you do dumb things. Definitely sounds like a dark game. I guess that's the whole, you know, like Lisa the Painful RPG, I guess. Sure. What the hell? Bunch of old guys. Maybe they're gonna give me some hints of where the Mew's claw is. We'll call this place Sage Isle. Wait, wasn't Sage Isle in the other place? No, that was a Sage Tower. Okay. The lost word cannot be revealed until all 5 legendary weapons are gathered together. Wait, I thought this was in Draconia. Or is this Draconia? I thought Draconia was the world that had the 2 dragon head things in the middle. I guess not Draconia. It's where the Sage Tower is, where the name of power. Trust all legendary weapons where you can learn the ancient word of power. Either way, I'm going to go to Draconia. So all 5 of the legendary weapons are together, but now they are scattered. Learn the lost word, collect all the weapons. Alright, where's the last weapon? Well, last weapon's gotta be in Draconia. It's the only place left, so... Nice. It's nice to see some, like, good Kickstarter, you know, successes. Especially since there's so many, like... Especially, like, like a lot of the big name Kickstarters that just are a complete crap. They get way more money than they asked for, and then they come out and are just like nowhere near, you know, the quality that people expected out of it. You know, like Mighty Number 9, great example. Then you get some nice ones that come out every once in a while. Must be a hell of a lot of useless NPCs in that game. There's just like random NPCs walking around with like don't eat names. Just have to fill an arena full of those things. I had the escape pipe, could have used that to get out of here. Well, it's not like we're far from it anyways. So we know where we need to come once we get all the 5 weapons. Well, we only have 1 left now, Mune's Claw. We do have 2 places to visit. We have the... We never went to that last place. So we have Draconia to the southeast, and then we have southwest, and then we have that other place, what the hell do they call it? Terminus or something like that? So we haven't been there yet. So Mune's Claw is in one of those 2 most likely. Assuming the final boss is in the Terminus area, because we haven't been there yet, so... Like, I'm assuming a random t-shirt in the game. That's pretty cool. How many people donated into that? Must have a pretty limited number there, because... It's pretty cheap considering. $50, I mean... Hell, you buy a console game nowadays, you're paying like $80 nowadays. It's insane. Okay, so we have the island on the east there, and that's probably where we need to go. No, actually, that's the island that the dragon took us to. Where do we need to go in this place? There's the Sage Tower. Well, let's find a airport and just find out. That's pretty cool. Need me an airport. Why am I going this way? It wouldn't be anything this way. Pink thing is tough as hell. Holy crap. Lionesses are tough as hell. Where's an airport where you need one? Ren, level up. Valkyries. A little too golden. Is there an airport around here somewhere? Oh, airport. That's a pretty low goal, I guess, compared to most most games nowadays that go on Kickstarter. But obviously, it's an RPG Maker game, so they probably didn't have a huge goal, anyways. It's not like you had a huge team of people making it. It's probably one guy making it, right? So it's pretty cool. Success story. What? That would suck. So this is where the town... Well, let's go to this town here. Before we go to that town, let's just tour and see if there's... Especially a tower, Sage Tower. I thought... Sure, somebody mentioned it was in this area, but it seems like we found it in the last area, so maybe there isn't anything in this area. So this is probably the temple we'll go to the terminus system. I don't see any towers, so I don't know why they told us to go to Draconia. Let's go to this town. Go to Lyle's old hometown here. When I just walk into the thing. Dingaling? Great name. Widdly to diddly. You made anything else I'm familiar with? Doesn't sound like something that probably hasn't made too many soundtracks from games I've played. This world dome is our ship's engine. The descendants of the ship's technicians. I've been to this town before. One of the previous generations, I think, but this is where I remember where Lyle turned into a dragon and drove us over here and died promptly. We have enough money now to buy maybe a new bow. I guess the only thing left to buy. Sell here. Good. Nothing good. He's using a robe. Is there a slightly better robe here while I'm here? No, steel robe, same thing. Need to go back to the town that sells all the good equipment. My upgraded robe. Castle Power is a good name for techno. Yeah, that's probably one of the main reasons it would have gotten it went past Kickstarter, right? Because if you have a demo for potential people to backers to play, then that always makes a huge difference versus like little video clips or something like that. Because they know that at least it's in a state that can actually be launched versus just in planning stages. So many of the games that come out, or that don't come out, I should say. Alright. Don't see there's anything in here, so let's go to the terminus system. Assuming that's where the last item is. Muse Claw. Or Mune's Claw. So that's where we want to go here. Is there an airport nearby? There's a dock. There's one. Dire Moo. Dire Moo's died. Alright, let's go to Terminus. Alright, where are we? Okay, assuming there's like maybe a little town in the kind of where that southwestern bit of land is. The town there. Let's see if we can find a airport nearby to get a good eye view of it. I was thinking it's a demo. Oh, see the airport there. Demos are betas, but at least it gives you an idea of what to expect in the game, which is better than most Kickstarters. Most Kickstarters have like concept footage, and that's about it. Okay, so that's the cave to go back to that place. And here. Caves in this area. Airport, or no, that's the airport we just took. Down here. There's flying temple of some kind. It's probably the final boss area or something. I wonder if we can even get in there without the word of power or whatever it's called. There's probably another temple right around here to get to the other. Yeah, there's the temple. So it's just to go back to the other area. There's okay, has to go up northeast. Yeah, so also the only thing that's in here is the this flying thing here. Don't see anything else, so... Alright, let's go in there. Let's see if we can go in there, I should say. I was basically playing every English console RPG released. Pretty much doing chronological order right now, so... Game 46 of 900 and something plus. Yeah. Somebody's got the cold downstairs, unfortunately. Why don't you rest a bit in the city of La Chute? Alright, I guess this isn't the final area, so where the hell's the final area? Assume the final area was in this area, but... So maybe this is where we find Museclaw then, if it's a friendly area? Rakio's twin brother, Rulak here, is king here. More trees. Bunch of trees for no apparent reason. Back we go. Whole bunch of dead ends. Yeah, pretty much, right? Well, that's the thing. By the time I get there, at least, I was only getting a couple new games that came out at that point. And I'm strictly doing like physical releases, so anything that's released just digitally, not touching it, at least not at this point. Which, I mean, we're nowhere near systems that can actually have digital releases up to this point, but a lot of stuff is coming out digitally only. So, I mean, really on the PS4, what is there so far? There's a new Star Ocean. There's Final Fantasy 15. Bloodborne. I think if there's anything else that was like exclusive on the PS4 and not released on the PS3. It's the only three I can think of off the top of my head, so there's not a huge amount, and the PS4's been out for what, like 2 years, 3 years now? How long has the PS4 been out? It's at least 2 years anyways. I think 3 years now. Agent keeps the real here alive. Okay, mind getting out of the way, please? No. Maybe I need the word of power to get by this guy. Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, those are RPGs. But I mean, I'm just talking about like PS4, right? Okay, so what the hell do we do here? Can't seem to get past this guy, so we probably need the word of power to get past this guy. Oh, never mind. He moved. Valkyrie lost his family in the wars long ago. Man, why are these guys blocking the stairs? You guys need to lose a few pounds. They're taking up the entire room here. Can't get past them. Can't sneak past. But yeah, like the Mario and Luigi games are definitely RPGs on the DS and 3DS and that. Super Paper Mario was the first one. The second one not really. It was more of a platformer. It's unfortunate because that was a great RPG. Flicker dreams of a peaceful world. No, I'm only doing games that were officially released in English. Well, not necessarily officially, but it's no fan translations. So any games that were just fan translated, I'm not going to be playing the English version. The exception are there's a few games that were kind of, you know, translated by like actual companies and released like on the carts like usually later. There's a couple on the Genesis I think that are like that, like Legend of the Wukong, but those are very few and far in between. There's like 3 games maybe that do that, but fan translations, no. I mean, they're great games, don't get me wrong, but you know, if I start playing any fan translated games, then I'd have to play all the other fan translated games, and there's a hell of a lot of them. That would just expanded, just like in the NES and SNES era alone, it would expand the list like tenfold. Well, not tenfold, but expanded by a good 100 plus games. Is anybody over here? See anybody in there? It's a whole lot of stairs. You guys are gonna be exhausted by the time they climb these stairs. But yeah, like, we missed out on a lot of good RPGs, unfortunately, because they're released in Japan only. Like, most of the RPGs we missed out on in North America are ones that were released near the end of the console's life cycle. Those usually, you know, if they're released near the end of the console's life cycle in Japan, you know, it would take an extra year or 2 to even get localized in North America, and by then it's like way past the console's life cycle. So a lot of the games just never end up coming to North America. So it's unfortunate we missed out on some of the greatest ones. There's a blackness watch over you. Okay. Alright, so this guy, I'm assuming we need the words of power to get past this guy. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm doing all the action RPGs. The only kind of games I'm not doing are games like Zelda. Like if I find that a game has more RPG elements than Zelda, I'm including it. Because like less than Zelda, I'm not including it. Because I'm not including any of the Zelda games, because I consider those more action adventure games. But definitely like Secret Man on that. If you oops. Follow this link right here. That'll give you a link of all the games I have, like, so far. Now, it's definitely not a complete list. I'm sure there's some games I missed, especially in, you know, tactical RPG and action RPG. There's a lot, and it does kind of get shuffled around every once in a while. So every once in a while, I'll go through and, like, you know, look at the upcoming generations and make sure I didn't miss any, or add some that I find I missed. But a lot of times, it's really hard until I start playing the game if I consider it an RPG. Because there's been some games that I've ended up playing that a lot of sites consider them RPGs, but then you start playing them and there's no RPG elements in these games. So those ones I end up cutting, but... Is there anything in this place? Something Mune's Claw be here. So that guy at the end that we won't let us pass. I'm assuming we need the words of power, but we need Mune's Claw, so where the hell do we find Mune's Claw? I guess we'll have to go run around the different towns and start asking people. Should go by Draconia. Wonder if that town has because they did mention the Sage Tower in Draconia, but the name of power, actually, somebody in that town mentioned something about the Tower of Power or something like that, the Power Tower, or being in Technia or something like that? Maybe that's where I need to go. That makes sense to be the word of power. There's nothing in here as far as I can tell. How do we get out of here? So it's either in Draconia. What's the other? Is that desert place the only other two places that we still have to check? Because the other. Let's see here. So yeah, Draconia, and then. The desert place, the only two places we haven't really checked or anything. Well, Draconia we... mentioned Technia. I forget which town is Technia. Oh, tactical RPGs, yeah, I'm definitely adding tactical RPGs. Those are probably a lot of the ones I missed on my list. This is the main source I used for my list was GameFAQs, because it was easier to sort through kind of the list on GameFAQs, because things like Moby Games you can't sort out like Japanese only games, for example. So there's a lot of stuff that just, it just takes forever to go through the list. While GameFAQs you can easily sort out like Japanese only releases. But they have strategy RPGs in a different category as the standard RPGs, and the strategy page in them, I mean, they mix, RPGs with non-RPG games, so I tried to, as best I could, try to figure out, which games are strategy RPGs versus just strategy games and add them to the list, but I'm sure there's a lot of those I missed. I got, like, most of the bigger ones, like any of the Fire Emblem series, for example, like the Sega series, Shining Force series, all the stuff that, people know about, but I'm sure there's a lot of them that I missed. Oh yeah, Disgaea, yeah, definitely. I own everything, pretty much. Got, the only one I'm missing is actually Disgaea 2 on PS2. I got Disgaea 1, I got Disgaea D2, Disgaea 3, Disgaea 4 on PS3. Got one on my Vita, I forget which one it is. One of Disgaea's. It's a great series. A lot of them I purchased, I just haven't played much of yet, or just a temple. Really tough monsters in this place. This guy's do some really massive AoEs. God damn. Stop it. Heal our guys up here. This place is tough. Well, I'm not going to play anything on the PC. I'm just going to be playing the console only releases. So even though the PC versions could definitely be remastered or whatever, I'll still play just the console ones. going way too far south. Where am I going? Get distracted. Like most of the time I'll try to play the original game before like a remastered version. I mean, there might be some sections down the road when I get to like the, you know, HD remasters and that. I mean, yeah, generally it's not like they changed much in the game, just made it, you know, a little better for newer consoles. You know, like Final Fantasy X HD, for example. Like when I get there, you know, should I be playing the PS2 version or should I be playing the, you know, the one on PS4? You know, I own both, but I should. No, I don't have it on the PS4. I do have it on the PS3. So, you know, might as well play the one that looks slightly better, considering they haven't really changed anything in terms of the actual gameplay. But games that, you know, it's kind of a remake from the ground up, like Final Fantasy, you know, the NES Final Fantasy compared to ones released on, you know, PlayStation 2, or the PlayStation, for example. Those I'll probably end up just replaying. I'll play the original and the new one as well. Where the hell is the temple? God, these AoEs in this place are really painful. God. Yeah, the monsters in this zone are insanely tough compared to the previous areas. Jeez. Oh, there's the temple. Run to the temple! Poison. What? That still exists? I think that was still a thing. Oh god. Some of the best voice acting ever. Yeah, that was cringeworthy. That scene is just like, yeah. Just imagine being the voice actor. Yeah, you gotta act out this part, but make sure that you're doing a crappy job of it. Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah. That was just bad. It's definitely the epitome of bad voice acting. It's kind of the one everybody brings up. Of course, I mean, voice actor purposely, you know, did a bad laugh, because that's the whole point of that scene, right? I mean, he's forcing out a laugh, but it's just so cringeworthy. back to Iridia here. I think that's the name of it? Iridia? Yeah. I wonder what it's like in the Japanese version of it. Like the Japanese voice actor. Like, is it that bad, or? Yeah. This temple here. Just trying to think if there's anything in Iridia. We have to go back to the place where we found Leia, maybe? Go back there since I like the whirlpool. Maybe that's where Mew's Claw is. Exactly. Hey, robot. I'm sure this guy's been saying the same things for the last 30 years. Even visitors are rare. See if these guys have any new information here. Finding GPR humans. Turning southeast, amazing whirlpool. Everyone's. That's right. There was that cyborg up here that last time we talked to, like, didn't actually do anything. It was a female cyborg, so maybe that's Mew. I'm trying to remember. The hell? What did we talk to her about? Yeah, right here. Maybe she. I'm trying to remember if she told us to do something. I remember meeting her and there didn't seem to be any point to her. Mew, no, there we go. It's Mew. Black sword, Archeo, you return. Did she mention the sword before? She might have mentioned the sword, maybe I just forgot about it. I'm so glad to meet you again before Mew collapses. What the hell's with everybody just collapsing? Like Siren just collapses and pick up his shot. Mew's Claw. She just collapses and we pick her a shot. Alright, so that's the 5 items. So now we need to go back to that place to get the Word of Power. Mew's Claw. Alright, let's see how much damage increase this does. Nice. It's like 30 extra damage. He's gonna be a badass now. Or Mew. Okay, so from here we gotta go northeast. Oops. I'm interested now. I'm gonna see if there's the Japanese dub of that just to see how bad it is compared to the English dub. Fantasy 10. Laughing. Oops. Laughing. Japanese.
Discover Focus Reserve.
Let's see here. Skip to the actual lapping scene. Here we go. Yeah, it's just as bad in the Japanese version. Sounds like a crow. Wow. So the English dub did just as bad. Sometimes they're just like crowing. I know. It has worse. You'd expect the Japanese one to be better, right? So the English one actually. So there you go. So the English voice actor, actually did a better job of that. So there you go. So you can't blame the English voice actor. That was his source material, so you know he did a pretty damn good job if you consider. Well, sometimes you just assume, right? It's like, oh yeah, I know. There's no way the Japanese one could be worse than the English one. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. He laughed badly, but then so did the Jap. Like they're, I would say they're forcing out laughing. So, but yeah, it was just both of them were cringeworthy. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Titus in the English dub, anyways. So, still. Pretty bad. Either way, that's a cringeworthy scene in any language you watch it. Alright, so let's see if these guys give us the word of power, and then we'll probably have to go back to that glowing palace place. Assuming that's going to be near the end at that point, because, you know, pretty sure that's the last dungeon, so. Do you have dubs in Russian and German? I probably have dubs in like a lot of different languages. I don't see any other... There's nothing's labeled as being other languages anyway, so just the Japanese and the English one, so... Luckily, there's no other dubs, as far as I can see. Who knows if your puny weapons are enough? Thanks, man. We just busted our butts to get these 5 weapons now. It's like, yeah, those weapons are just total crap. All the legendary weapons have been gathered for the first time in 1,000 years. Alright, where's the word of power here? You're worthy to hear the ancient word spoken. Well, tell me the damn word. Ancient word is nay. Good old nay. PS1 for the win. And I'll give the grants technique to Mew. What those grants do? Let's find out. Right, Mew, cast grants. I don't have the option for grants. So I don't know if that's an ability I can use, like, maybe only against the final boss or something? Grants. I'm trying to think if that was from a previous, like, if I remember hearing that in the previous Phantasy Star. Grants. Ringing a bell. No kidding, right? If somebody was speaking Old English near the place where you need to say the word of power, and you're saying no, then boom, world would have ended. So now Dark Force is going to show up. He's finished whatever he was supposed to be doing after we released him from the sword. We're going to have to fight Dark Fact. Alright, so let's go save. I gotta go buy the upgraded robe for Kara. Exactly. Come on, what? I went down the wrong path, didn't I? That's why there's a bunch of corpses around the entrance. Yeah. Forgot about those. Alright, let's go to town. Yeah, this town here should be selling the items, or the merchants were gone last time we visited here. Maybe they're back here now that we actually visited the town that had the same equipment. Damn it, still gone. I guess we gotta go back to the frozen place. Just screw it. What the hell? Nobody here. She's the only one who doesn't have the upgraded armor, so it's kind of a bit of a round trip there just to get that, so we're just gonna yellow it. Oh, he was the jet ski mode. Transform to a jet ski. Yay, Ren jet ski. Over here, I think. No, it's this way. Ren's got all kind of funky modes. You can turn into an airplane, you can turn into a jet ski. Ren is awesome. Alright, let's go to that flying fortress. Use the magic word. Hoping that's all we need. I'm assuming you finished the game, Grunty? This is all like end game stuff, pretty much. You only got that C mode like after you got the flying mode, of all things. Figured it would have been before. But maybe you got that with like another generation, but nope. Back to Terminus. I keep forgetting the names of these damn planets. Terminus. The one we just came from was Draconia. Wait, I took the wrong. Very cool. Alright, gotta go southeast. Is there an airport nearby? Yeah, we can just walk there, it's not that far. Run away! Of course I can't. Can't run away from the things that do 0 damage to us. Are you really that surprised though? This one? No, that's just gonna go to Draconia. Oh, I thought we were in Draconia. Okay, now we're in... Is that Aquaria or something? So it threw me off. Alright, this will bring us to Terminus. You don't like Phantasy Star? What? Well, number 3 is definitely the worst of the 3, or the 4. 1 and 2 are actually pretty good. 4, from what I remember about it, it was pretty good too. 3 is mainly the plot. It's just makes no sense. Like 90% of the game, you're walking around because you know. You're going from point A to point B just because somebody told you to. That's basically the reason. Like, the first thing that happens after you escape from the dungeon in the beginning of the game is you hear about a boat in the town. Like, why do you need this boat? Is this boat gonna help you in any way? You don't know. You just know they have to get this boat. Oh, he needs a cyborg so you can use it. Okay, why do you need a cyborg for me to get on this boat? I don't know. We just have to get a cyborg. Alright, we got a cyborg. Now we go on this boat. So where's this boat going to bring us? Oh, there's a gem inside the temple, or inside the cave. It's like, okay, I guess we're going to go get a gem. I guess we can't do that way. So it's just, it makes no sense. The plot is just totally nonsensical. Oh yeah, it's one of those You know, you like it or you don't. That's pretty much what most of these games are like. But overall, it's a decent game. This one's definitely my least favorite of the ones so far, so... Yeah, the creature design is definitely interesting. God, these AoEs, man. This little unicorn, man. The Titan from Release on Titans, yeah. The Titans from Release on Titan with unicorn horns. Oof. It's a really nasty version of Zan, holy crap. It's doing like 30 damage each. Where the hell is the airport? There it is. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, definitely some unique unique character portraits. There's some really wacky stuff in this game. Okay, would you mind getting out of my way, please? Want you rest a bit? Well, I could if you get out of my damn way. Where the hell they put these people on these stairs? Of all places. I'm gonna go all the way to the other corner, where the other dude was that was just washing darkness over us. Exactly. They knew the future, man. Yep, like I said, just like those Titans. I mean, they look exactly like the Titans on Titan, plus the unicorn horn. They even called them Titans. It's like they knew about that movie, man. That series. A bunch of other characters too that look very similar to stuff later on. It's like they knew, man. They just knew. Wait, which way do I have to go? This way? Damn it. Wrong way. Good thing there's no enemies here. I'd be dead by now. The enemies in that dungeon are probably gonna be nasty, aren't they? And the enemies just on the ground here were pretty tough, so... Big long path, just because. Are we there yet? Oh yeah, definitely. It's good to have a... It's just like Shining in the Darkness, right? Shining in the Darkness is great because it was you know, quirky comedy. Which up to that point, I mean, most of the games were just either kind of serious type thing. There was not too many games that had like a comedic aspect of it. Shining in the Darkness was a nice, refreshing change from that. Okay. Do we use that Gantz thing? No, I can't. Alright. Have to use an item or something? we have to return to the, that other place? In the freezing area? Can we escape life out of here? Nice, this is a long walk back. Damn it. Just trying to think. The only thing I think of is going back to the, to that flying palace and the freezing, and the ice planet. Because that's where they told, were the ones that originally told us to get the legendary weapons and the secret word. I don't remember if they mentioned to go back and see them after we got that. That's the only thing I can think of right now. So we can't seem to do anything here, so... Well, I mean, Mew wouldn't be fighting over him, I mean, considering she's a cyborg that's like over 1,000 years old, but... Choices are definitely strange. I mean, you got Alea, she's like the sister of a goddess or something like that, that's over 1,000 years old. She's been cryogenics for like 1,000 years. Kara is like the daughter of the guy who blew up the moon that had your family on it. So yeah, definitely an interesting cast of characters. Ren's waifu is Mew. They're both cyborgs, so you can have a little cyborg offspring. I got Arakio's sword. I've got all the legendary items. I just got the word of power. So I figured I can come here, but it doesn't seem to do anything, so the only thing I can think of now is go back to the other flying place. Those are the ones that originally told me like to go get the words, the legendary equipment and the word of power, so maybe they wanted me to go back. I don't remember that, if they asked me to go back or not. But don't. There's nothing here I can seem to do, so. So should be right here is the place. Sages. Well, I went to the Sage Tower and they told me the magical word nay. Only thing I can think of is going back to the other flying area, in this frozen area here. Other than that, maybe going back to Landon for some weird reason. Can't see why we need to go back to Landon though. We'll see. That's problems with the game is usually fairly linear, except now it kind of opened up a little bit towards the end of the game where you can do things in different orders. Now it's like, yeah, where was I supposed to go next? Got to write that down. Didn't mention anything. Is there an airport around here? Airport. Without fire as an enemy inside the frozen area. Makes perfect sense. ambushed by fire. So, he's nuking us. Next game... It's, I think, Bard's Tale on NES, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a good point, Grunty. But what the hell is it burning to stay alive, though? You think as soon as it stands on snow, it would just get extinguished. Where are we? Okay. I think I remember there being an airport in that little niche up here. Right in here. Yep. Transform! Should go to town first and pick up, Good point. Oops. If you go to, Games Beaten, I have, like, the, next game listed. I have the next couple games listed, because they're pretty much all in, chronological order, so... It's gonna be kind of grayed out there, but right below the current game that we're playing. Yeah, Bard's Tale on NES. It's gonna be another long one. Oh, this one's considering I'm pretty sure we're near the end of this game, so it hasn't been that long considering. You know, it's probably gonna take us another hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, if all we need is assuming we can figure out what the hell we're going here. The guys in that flying place don't give me an idea of where to go, then I'll be screwed, but... We got Bard's Tale, then we got Draken for the SNES, which is our first SNES game. Yay, we're finally reaching the SNES! Then we've got... two more, we have 2 Game Boy games, Final Fantasy Adventure, aka Legend of... or Secret of Mana 1. Final Fantasy Legend 2, aka, you know, Saga, the second Saga game. We like renaming things on the Game Boy. Let's not use the original names, let's just, rename them Final Fantasy. Royal. Let's buy that. Give that to Kara. Wow, that was barely an upgrade. Whatever. Any little bit helps. Was there an upgraded bow here? Because Leia's bow sucks, so it's only epic sword, epic weapon that isn't that great. Whoop. 212. Alright. Save here and then hoping what we need is on that flying fortress thing. Because I don't want to be running around to every town again, hoping to find some hints. I'll have to pull that up now, just it's been a long time since I played Secret of Mana. Unfortunately, that was a great game. It sucks that we never got the Secret of Mana 3, at least not, you know, not including fan translations anyways, but we never got that in North America. Because screw you, Square Enix, and your stupid... I'm actually surprised we never got Secret of Mana in like any other form. Like, we got most of the other kind of RPGs that weren't released in North America. They were released in some form or other down the road. Like all the Final Fantasies were released, all the Dragon Quest games were released. They were never released in North America. But we never got Secret of Mana 3 released in any form, which is odd. Alright, let's see anybody here. Skyhaven. Master's Wishy within the castle. Yeah, you gotta go through all this annoying path through the trees because, you know, couldn't chop down this tree right here. Nope, you have to make us walk all the way around this stupid orchard of trees just to prolong the game time. We don't want people to take 1 minute to go through this area. We want them to take 10 minutes to go through this area. I'm not gonna put any monsters here or anything. We're just gonna make them walk a really long way for no reason whatsoever. Let's go see these old guys here. Hoping they have something new for us here. You may indeed be ready for the task ahead. Nay is the word of ultimate power. Well, at least they're saying something new, so that's a good sign. Use the Nay weapons to destroy Dark Force. Equip yourselves with the Nay weapons. Task is over. Yours truly begins now. So, did they change into Nay weapons? Oh, they did. I don't know how much my attack increased there, but it keeps going up, so I'm pretty sure that went up. Yeah, you should be doing that. Just to give like an idea of, you know. Need to find an easy way of doing that though, instead of having to manually do it for each one. Like a script or something that pulls that off of GameFAQs somehow. You're badass in here. Just bought her a new bow too, so it's probably gonna be better. Yeah, I figured. Oh well, whatever. Like we need to buy that, use that money for anything else. There we go. Now we got Nate, so that's probably all we needed is to get these Nay weapons. So I'm hoping we can. Hopefully that's all we need. These guys didn't mention anything else, so. Let's go back and try it. We gotta walk all the way back because damn escape pipes don't seem to work here. Come on, work! Damn it! Why do they have to have such slow movement speed? Got all full of badass weaponry, which means, of course, you know, the bosses are going to be super hard, considering, you know, it gives you all the epic weapons, so it's like you can buy any better gear. So the last boss is probably not going to be easy. Now we got two guys that can cast in full heals pretty well. I'll have to try debuffing and buffing and everything. For once. I'm hoping this is all I need to do. Let's go save again. Don't want to have to run back through that place if I die or something. There doesn't seem to be any save point in the other zone. Already level 15. Get our asses kicked. Need to be like level 50 in order to take on the final boss or something. That's at least nice thing about this game is so far I'm hoping we don't need to, but up to this point we've never had to grind. So it's good when games do that. I mean, grinding, I don't mind grinding, but when you have to grind, just keep grinding over and over in order to get like enough money for a specific item, or just get enough levels to survive. It's kind of a pain. Temple. These guys are gonna die horribly. Everything's dying to one hit. Well, the monsters in this zone actually aren't that hard compared to, considering it's one of the earlier zones in this generation. Next zone, on the other hand, have some really tough monsters. As long as we can reach an airport, though, won't take too much damage. Considering we can't regenerate our magic. Yeah, no. There is a reason each game has a direct link to the game facts page. Yes, I did that. Here. Alright, so music is different. That's a good sign. So we probably have everything we need now. So I think that, yeah, I'm pretty sure the music's different than the last time we came here, right? Wasn't this like foreboding? So we must have everything we need now. Your death awaits you in this city of Lashute. Why, thanks. Oh, yeah, there's monsters now. Definitely have everything we need. They're forcing us to attack stuff. That's why we have to go so far to get to the damn next area. There's gonna be monsters everywhere. See, that makes sense. The other area, the other Skyhaven, I think it was called. That one made no sense. Like, there's no reason for that to be so like long and pointless. Preemptive attacks suck. Some really, really tall magicians in pink robes. He wanted Siren and Looney to start another war, but we need Reese to bring the satellite back. And that's exactly what the old fool did. Haha! Everything's according to plan. Where I'm supposed to go here. I'm hoping I go into towards a dead end. Heal up Kara after this. Yeah, it's definitely this way. Or the guy blocking the stairs. What the hell? It's like a beheaded, pink-haired general of some kind. I don't know. Where do they come up with these character portraits? It's monsters. Ages ago, Leia unlocked the passageways between the domed worlds of our ship, Lissa III. Her father and grandfather opened them up again, enabling us to spread evil once more. Mwahaha! Get out of the way. Thank you. Some really detailed ones in the final dungeon. It's like a crazy amount of detail in these things. Give them that. Monster portraits are like very nice looking. Really weird. It's really weird monsters, but then some really damn good detailed ones.